Cheke tutakayokuweka siku kwanza kwa meza, then the rest yenye pesa malizia hapo tutafanya. Weka scoreboard katikati. Weka scoreboard katikati kabisa. Balance. Songesha scoreboard katika right. Sawa. Facebook imefanya nini? Ndio niweke kwa kona ya jina. Kona. Eka kwa kona isiamke hiyo karatasi. Hivi pia. Mambo fanyika, lazima ukoe tu kwenye ofisi. Wapi? That's good. It's fine. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome to the live coverage of the battles between top shooters in Kenya. It's unlucky there for Collins TUWEI. Should have put that frame to bed, but that pocket thinks otherwise. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. What was meant to be seems like will always be. Collins TUWEI 1-0 in a rest tonight. Collins TUWEI takes an early lead. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Good afternoon and welcome to the live coverage of the money battles as we bring the curtains down on the last electric 3 days in Nakuru. If you are just joining the action now, Collins TUWEI 1, Simon MUTUMA 0. Simon MUTUMA on a visit now. Looks like actually this frame is down and out. But those pockets really are unforgiving to Collins especially. Today we have to come live to you through YouTube. Some slight problems with Facebook now. But tell you what, we shall have those fixed in a few moments. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining the stream. Share the link around. Let's once again unite this big, happy family of the pool fraternity across Africa and across the world as well. Good shooting to go up 2-0. Collins TUWEI off the blocks very, very quickly. Crush Karanja, you say YouTube is even better, right? Yeah, I mean, there's a thing about this streaming. Some people find it a bit more friendly on Facebook, some actually a bit more friendly on YouTube. YouTube is a bit better for me. We all know that, right? But I tell you what, all these platforms are all live, and we hope that in days to come we can always go live on both YouTube and Facebook, so that we can widen the options for anyone within the audience. In some cases, actually, YouTube can be limiting for those that do not have the application installed in their devices, especially for phones. Terrific breaking there by Collins TUWEI. Yellow balls looking very yummy. Moses Kingori. Was Keegan versus JC gameplay? Not just yet. That will be the big one for closing out the proceedings for us today. My estimation is that that match will be played at around 5:30 p.m. We have 4 matches on the card today. This is between Collins TUWEI and Simon MUTUMA, all top shooters. But then up next we have Fahad Bara going up against Stanley Kandie of Eldoret. I mean, it feels like the last chance of redemption, because remember, this all this set of players play for either Mchana Pool Club or the Eldoret Select team. They had a chance to go at each other as a curtain raiser for the Chile Avon tournament, where Eldoret Select won in a very competitive race, 2-13. beyond the bragging rights, they actually won some 100,000 Kenyan shillings. Very good for such a young team, actually. Very convincing shooting there by Collins TUWEI. I mean, it feels like some sort of redemption for him, or a chance at redemption at least. Was knocked out quite early from the Chili's Tavern tournament. Strange. Quite strange, actually. That was a strange foul from Collins, and let's see if Simon MUTUMA will go for maximum punishment. Not just yet. Very patient play from him. The gamble by Simon works very well. And let's see, I think Simon MUTUMA could be pulling one back with this one. Should be an easy clearance. If he comes down table. Bottom left, and then goes back up top right with a slight draw on the cue ball. Should line up for the left center pocket with a slight follow on it. He should actually I know he doesn't want to come up straight with the last shot, and he actually comes up straight. I don't think it's much of a problem though. Needs either a big draw. Well, that's not a problem for a player of his capabilities. I think that's the end of the frame. Oh my goodness. Very, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky from Simon MUTUMA. That is the smell of an early Christmas gift. It's a rest to 9. Collins TUWEI leading 3-0. Courtesy of a defaulted frame by Simon MUTUMA. They call him Baite. Has been winning best G2 tournaments, quite a number of them. Won the big one in Meru, pocketed 500,000 Kenyan shillings. This champion, solid shooter, now on a visit. I think the red balls, really nice. Maybe one problem, red ball around the rack area. just to the left of the yellow. But if he chooses to start with the reds, then he might fancy a connection shot with a yellow shot to the top left corner pocket. The boy doesn't like my advice too much, so he doesn't take it. Liram Molai across your picture. There's a fighter on the table, that one. Convincing shooting there. It's a big shot now. Very, very good shooting there to line up for a top right corner pocket. Shot for the black. Let's see if that happens. Maybe, and just maybe, he might pull one back. If you are just joining this stream now, welcome. That pocket will surely be the end of Simon. Costed him a frame, and now, when he was supposed to win this one, the pocket keeps calling, and the cue ball keeps coming. 4-0. Cornelius Keegan, a man that needs no introduction. The captain of Team China. Innocent Rafula, welcome. How are you? It's very good to see you on the stream, sir. Innocent Rafula is the reigning champion of Kakamega. Whipped a lot of players on his way up to clinch the Premier League title. We have a running Premier League season now. Watch out for that. I am actually playing in that particular Premier League, and I'm doing very, very well. Shall endeavor to. How about that for a break? Very, very nice break. James Karuri, welcome to the stream. How are you, Bamboo Stick? Good afternoon. It's a very chilly afternoon in Nakuru. Drizzling. Temperatures holding steady at 24. Players in the arena feeling cozy and warm in their jackets and sweaters. But the players on the table sweating. And sweating and sweating. These tough matches. As I had already said earlier, these matches feel like a stab at redemption, especially for Team Chana of Nairobi. So you want to understand why Collins TUWEI is so quick off the blocks, shooting like his life depends on it. For a small part, yes. 40,000 pots at stake. It's enough fuel money and lunch on your way back home. Nobody wants to lose that. My name is Evan Sokacha, coming to you live through the Rock and Shoot Blitz channel. This is the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. While at it, kindly subscribe and click on the small bell by the side for notifications. Anytime we go live, you will be notified. We shall always endeavor to bring you top quality streams of this sport that we all love. Frame looks like is headed straight to bed. Very convincing shooting there by Collins TUWEI. In his position as a captain, stamps some authority, also providing a very, very good gesture for his teammates that had to come much later into the game. And now Simon MUTUMA, aka Baite, calls for the much needed timeout. "35 minutes into the match, and the boy is literally chasing shadows." Brian Fury, you ask, is this a league match? No. This is a money match, one of many to come as we close down the events of the Chili's Tavern tournament that has been held for the past 3 days in Nakuru City in Kenya, East Africa. Thank you so much for joining, Brian. The score stands at 5 for Collins TUWEI and a paltry 0 for Simon MUTUMA. Not where he wants to be at this time. And that's why he calls for a timeout. Shall be back shortly. Thank you so much. hold on to the stream. Drop us a comment. Tell us how you are liking the picture quality and the sound as well. Moses Kingori, you seem to be heavily sympathizing with Simon Mutuma. If you know what kind of a beast he is, I don't think you'd be very sorry for him, because he can bring this match back from the dead. The guy has crazy capabilities, so let's look out for that. Thank you so much, Brian Fury. Victor Bogonko, you say YouTube is top notch compared to Facebook. Feels like we are at Chili's. Tell you what, you are at Chili's, because we are coming to you live from Chili's right now, endeavoring to bring you top quality picture and sound, as well as incisive commentary and analysis of the matches. My good name is Evans Okacha. I have been your commentator for the past 3 days, running into the 4th one. Missing my babies. Want to go back home and see them, but I wouldn't miss this for the world. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming onto the stream. You can see the scoreline. Looks like a one-sided affair. 47 minutes in. And the matters look one-sided. Drop us a comment, tell us where you are watching us live from. We shall surely appreciate that. But even more, remember to subscribe to this channel and critically tap onto the notifications button. It's a small bell just next to the subscribe button that will always help you to get notified anytime we go live with these top quality streams of the sport that we all love. Whenever you are watching our matches through this YouTube channel, we humbly request you to run through the advertisements, because then this is the only way that the channel can help support the costs that it incurs while running up and down to cover these matches. We will surely appreciate that small help. Fred Karanja, aka Crash, I hope you traveled safely back home to Nairobi. Glad to see you on the street this afternoon. For the nocturnals, here in Nakuru, feels like morning with some chilly rain and some drizzle and some chilly weather as well. Jerry, thanks for sharing your thought. Well, we all have our days. They can vary quite a bit. You should see him play actually on other days. Maybe a lot of things are not working for him today, but he's a top shooter. Top shooter. I have massive respect for his talent. Sorry. Comes out very fine, drops in the cue ball. The snooker pays off. I mean, there's some rough edge to his game this afternoon. Some lack of confidence in his stroke. Comes out fine, but he almost snookered himself there. And now he will be getting the first frame behind his belt, beneath his belt. Simon MUTUMA makes it one. Comes into the party late, but then let's wait and see. Jeremiah, you say there's no way out for what again? Sometimes it's a hard job to do, especially when you have to be audible enough while being very close to the players as well. While we are working very hard to acquire a portable mini studio, we have to remain very, very sensitive when reading out your comments. We as well respect your freedom of speech and sharing your thoughts and opinions. This is a free community. You can share anything that is respectful, of course, to the players, to the game, and more importantly to yourself. Thank you so much, Jerry. Was a very, very good Simon MUTUMA, but the cue ball goes in. The cue ball will be the death of Simon in this match, because that cue ball has gifted Collins to an early Christmas gift in the name of one rack. We totally appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for joining the stream. If you came in late, this is the live coverage of Money Battles, coming to you live through the Rack and Shoot Blitz. Today we are covering live from Nakuru City at a beautiful restaurant called Chili's Tavern. We have lined up 4 money matches for you. This is one of the 4. After this, we have Fahad Farah going up against Stanley Kandia in a race to 9, pot of 40,000 Kenyan shillings. Well, that's some good money. Some good money. That can get you more than 200 liters of petrol. Not bad money. You want to imagine some encouragement could be coming through that phone call, maybe some advice on some tact and strategy. That's why we appreciate the streams, right? Is one of you watching these streams and calling Simon now? Come on, guys. Who is that? Fred Karanja, is that you? I see you, man. Jakayombe, you say, Okacha, you are doing good in this work. Keep up. I'll tell you one thing I'm even better at. You know what? I should pull like crazy, man. You definitely have to check that with Silvano, Weru. Had to pull in some weight to knock me out. And I was actually cooperative to be knocked out early, to come back and ensure that the live streams are, you know, looking okay. I was the bigger man there, right? I took a fall for all of you guys. Tell you what, very soon I'll start posting the results of the league matches that I'm actually playing in, as well as those of China and the Rock Attack Premier League. I play in 2 Premier Leagues in Kenya right now, the Rock Attack Premier League and the Rock and Shoot Premier League, best in Kisumu and Kakamega, respectively. I'm not doing very well in the Rock Attack Premier League though. But tell you what, in the Rock and Shoot Premier League, oh boy, I think I have myself some money for Christmas. How much I get to win again? I think when I win that league, I will be what is it, 25,000 Kenyan shillings richer? Something like that. Not too bad for some weekend fun. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Now clocked 1 hour of live coverage in this battle between Collins TUWEI and Simon MUTUMA, rest to 9, 50,000. I think the cue ball came out fine through the Masai shot, but landed on nothing. Victor Bogonko, you say good stuff and all the best in the Rock and Shoot Blitz. Asante sana. Where are you watching us live from this afternoon, Bogonko? I think I have to place my order now. Beautiful waitress coming across your picture now. I think it's already beer o'clock. I can, you know, line up my throat properly now. So once in a while, when I'm silent, shall be updating my well, tell you what, some conversations going on across the room about the instance that happened yesterday during the Keegan versus JC match. Now, remember, that is one of the matches on the card, and JC is explaining himself hoarse as to what happened during that match. Will be very interesting to see how Cornelius Keegan approaches that match. I have a feeling he will be going for full punishment. But JC is a beast in a human body when it comes to this sport. 1-7. Collins TUWEI shooting very, very nicely today. I mean, after his early exit yesterday from the tournament, this should surely feel like redemption. One of my friends at the sport, NAXVEGAS, loves to say, someone must pay. So tell you what, if the trajectory of this game remains the same, then surely Simon will be covering for the travel costs of coming to Nakuru for Collins TUWEI. Goes for a break. Good break, but a cue ball is trapped in the bottom left corner pocket. It's a very good chance that he can come out of it fine and actually nominate his ball. I think he's going for the red balls. Well, this place is actually full of top talents as fans for the afternoon. You feel some level of ferociousness now and some hunger behind the stroke of Simon. There's some drastic improvement in how he's shooting actually, if you have observed that. I think he's going for the corner pocket, of course. Had to shoot the pocket while bebbing the wide as to retain the position for the right center pocket. Does very nicely. Thin chop. Lands a good position to bring the matters to 2-7. Bang, good shooting. I want to believe that there is no one on this stream that has not subscribed to our channel. It's the biggest thank you can ever say to the Rock and Shoot Blitz family. While at it, kindly tap on the notifications button to book a front row seat every time we go live. Now, if you heard what I said earlier, I think he's getting into a very, very good mental space, Simon. I think if he gets one more back, it would almost feel like he can pull a Lazarus out of this match. Has to travel the distance down the table. Top left corner pocket, maybe. I think he doesn't like my advice too much. Or maybe the telepathy is just not working. Players have won finals based on my predicted patterns. Tell you what, just getting some feedback from the side from one Silvano Weru. I told you this boy has gotten into a very, very interesting mental space. That phone call, that pocket will surely be the death of Simon. Makes me take my words. Faster than I could say them. No sooner had I just finished that sentence, Simon MUTUMA does what only Simon MUTUMA can do. Brian Curry, you say, this boy, I can challenge him. Very careless. Well, that's your word. But you're right. It's your opinion. These are top champions, Brian. I know your game. I think you cannot come anywhere close, Brian. You have to first contend with me, Brian. Would you wish to tell the audience the outcome of our last meeting? That will be super useful. Moses Kingori, Okacha, did Keegan and JC play? No. They shall be playing much later in the afternoon. That is the last match on the cards for us tonight. It's the big one, actually. Pot of 60,000, bragging rights, and some unfinished business from yesterday between them. Let's see how that goes. Shall be checking some comments as well from the Kenyan and the African WhatsApp pages. Nafis Kara on the Rock Attack pool arena. You say TUWEI must be nice. Yeah, I think the boy brought some big hammers this afternoon. We are very, very close to home. Collins TUWEI is on the hill. 1 hour, 12 minutes and counting. Now, you ask, did the JC versus CK money game happen? Yeah, that's the big one. Shall be closing the proceedings for us for the last 4 days now. Ferocious attack of that rock. Fortunately, comes out dry. Moses Kingori, you ask what other matches are coming up. So we have very, very interesting duels between Fahad Farah shall be going up against Stanley Kandier. Brian Curry. There you go again. You say, I wish this county competition they fixed the draw between me and you. You say, Father, the chairman, you're still low on my game. Wow. Brian, have you recovered from the last whipping? Let's talk after your full recovery. Well, Simon MUTUMA mounting a fight back. But our black is trapped in the forest of the yellow ball's traffic. But look at how it comes out of it. Very nicely done. The rock is cartons, 3-8. Very good shooting from Simon MUTUMA. It's possible that he can recover, is it?
Hata keras alipigaga 5 piga 5 wakanipiga 5.
Foul. Had to come off two cushions for that. Requests for the cue ball in hand. Cornelius, Collins TUWEI on heel. So rest to 9, pot of 40,000 if you're just joining us. The bogey of a pot rewards Simon for the first time in the match. Maybe going for a bank to land a good cue ball position for the last red ball to the corner pocket. Never likes my advice, so he never takes it. The results are very, very clear. My comment on that scoreline, totally unrelated. I have a feeling he's going for a snooker behind the two yellow balls. No way. Wants to go home now. Shooting and attacking ferociously now. I think It's a very clear pattern to the very end with 3 open pockets for the black from the mid pockets heading down. Comes out fine, 2 cushions. I think with the natural white, should land a good position for the black to the top left corner pocket. Brian Curry, very nice spin to the right, compromised on his accuracy. Runs into some problem there. I think that pocket is accessible for the red ball. Not too obvious, but I think it is accessible. Goes into the problem. No contact to the yellow ball. Pulls on back, 4-8. That phone call, ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask after the match what that phone call was all about. Must have gotten very good strategic advice. Whoever that caller is, if you are on the stream, make yourself known. Because maybe you can be a very, very good pool coach. Some slight break, but we are back on as well. We are on for the break. Simon MUTUMA, Cornelius TUWEI on our brief health break. Is the mother of comebacks loading? Let's wait and see. That was a very, very superb break. The black ball goes in to invalidate the proceedings of his rack. Collins TUWEI will retake the break. Thank you so much for joining the stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined the stream now, welcome. You are in the right place. My name is Evan Sokacha of the Rack and Shoot Blitz. A top broadcaster of pool matches across Africa. We are coming to you live from the city of Nakuru in the Republic of Kenya, bringing you the matches, battle matches, money battles between top Kenyan players. The one that is ongoing now is between Collins TUWEI up against Simon MUTUMA. Arrest to 9, pot of 40,000. Collins TUWEI is on hill. Nice off ball. No way for that yellow ball to the top left corner pocket, going by the reading of his reaction. Chooses to block that pocket and lie in wait for the break. Does very well to disentangle his problematic red ball from the top right corner pocket. Lines up very nicely for the red ball to the bottom left corner pocket. Needs a draw. Chooses to take a break and lie in wait. Very good timing now. It's becoming a bit tactical. It's a very good chance that maybe that could already have paid off. But it's a very tactical wait and see game. Both of them lying in wait. Their weight akin to the lions roaming across the savannah, waiting for a chance to give a chase to the game. Decides to decamp and set camp up table. And Simon loves that camp as well. Decides to decamp as well. Wants to squeeze in for some space in that camp. And Cornelius Collins TUWEI says, no. There's only enough space for me. Simon MUTUMA thinking, well, sorry mate, let me move out. Well, no, not quite. How about just an inch? Collins TUWEI thinks otherwise. Says, I told you this space is only enough for me. Checks out if the ball is frozen. Collins TUWEI bosses his way into that camp site. And now the game is very tactical. Simon MUTUMA, no choice than to look for other options. Very jealously guarding his camp there, Collins TUWEI. And now Simon MUTUMA lets up. And maybe it's about time that Collins TUWEI will start that campfire. To roast some chicken for dinner. In what feels like a frame that will be over very soon. Goes for a bank. Does it very nicely. Has to go for a chop. The champagne is on ice. The capone is on the stick, and the campfire is burning. Not just yet. Not just yet. He might have no option than to pour some water onto that campfire. And the water is actually very effective. The chicken is poorly cooked. The ice has thawed on the champagne. And the celebrations have to wait. Simon MUTUMA. Bottom left. On the cue ball. Comes out nice and needs a big shot there. maximum accuracy, nothing beyond his capacity. Has pulled crazy shots before. Does very, very well. Tell you what, if this match was Lazarus, there is some movement in the tomb now. Slight. Slight. But there's some movement in the tomb now. Lazarus could come out. Some slight friendly banter by the side here between the two players. And now Simon MUTUMA for a break. Brian Curry, you say, I need you, chairman. Ask Kolo, who is Caesar wa Kakamega. So his full profile, Brian Curry, is actually a Caesar in his own right, but only within his village of Lubao, inside of Kakamega County. Brian Curry says, decide the Lorden. Well, maybe, or maybe not. Let's see what happens here. That pocket. Very, very interesting reactions to how it receives the balls. And this frame is looking dangerously open for a clearance by Simon MUTUMA. Now, tell you what, only one problem ball for the Red Balls that is going to be resolved right away. Some nice spin on it to come out from the other side to drop that third last red ball. I think the black is going to the center pocket on the left. Easy peasy. Remember that campfire and the chicken dinner? Ants have invaded the camp. The invasion by the ants, though, looks like a friendly one, just to check out who's in the environment. Who's this roaming around here? Who is this? Roasting some chicken in my space. I think this is chicken dinner, Lorin. Winner, chicken dinner. Collins TUWEI. Does he leave him with enough chance for a slice? I think if he goes for a swerve, which is what he does, pulls a very nice one. How about that? 2 frames to go. Is a comeback loading. 1 hour, 42 minutes into the stream. 1 hour, 42 minutes into the stream. And this game keeps giving. For all those that had ruled it in favor of Collins TUWEI, maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about time you reconsider. Mugisha, you said that was on Swaf? Well, some side, I think, some bright English on the cue ball. The ball's not entirely visible for the natural wide. No, I totally disagree. You can borrow my eyes on this one, Mugisha. This is where I tell you the camera can lie sometimes. Camera angles really can be limiting. Thank you so much for trusting me on that. You will live long. Nothing's Kara, are you saying? Oh, catch the beast. Tell them, sir. Tell them. Can you imagine Brian Curry talking about how he can whip me on the table? Who is this boy, Brian Curry? Brian Curry, how about a polite pot of 10,000 the moment I land in Kakamega tonight? Well, let me take a rest. It's been a tough 3 days. But I think your money is always very, very sweet. Keep those knots crisp. For my use, we say tomorrow? Yeah, let's do this tomorrow. 10,000? No? It's too little? I'll go with your suggestions, sir. Now this game has become very, very technical. Remember, Collins TUWEI went on the hill 8-3. Simon MUTUMA has pulled 3 very big frames to get to 8-6. I want to hope and pray that all the streamers and the streaming community, all of you guys on the stream, basically, have subscribed to our channel. We really hope that you find it useful and engaging as well. As a way to show your gratitude, we would totally appreciate if you can subscribe to our page, our YouTube channel, and our Facebook pages. While at it, don't forget to tap into the notifications button. By doing that, you book yourself a front row seat every time we go live with these very, very nice pull punches. Something very, very interesting happened there. Collins TUWEI went for a chop and was not very, very accurate on it. Dan Chege, you say, good job, Evans. Thank you so much, Dan. Moses Kingori, you're also calling for a decider? Really? Really? It will be very, very interesting if it goes 7-8. Really, I agree. Well, tell you what, I think this battle is shaping up nicely now for the liking of members of the audience. Nafis Kara, you've already called it. Gonko Victor, you say it's a decider loading? Wow, wow, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. I thought I was going home early to my babies and beautiful wife. But Simon Mutuma thinks otherwise, wants to keep me here. You might want to renew your data bundle. Safaricom must also be very, very happy about that scoreline. It's very convincing shooting. Now look at the ferociousness with which he's attacking the game now. He's attacking this game very well now. He's brought this game from 8-3 to 8-7. Collins TUWEI calls for a timeout. Wants to sip on his water, get some inspiration from outside. But what was that phone call there? Who called Baite? I know you are on the stream. Can you make yourself known? Because after that phone call, the way this gentleman is shooting, Nafiz Kara, you say if Vitae brings the game to level, what will happen? Yeah, well, let's see. 6 minutes below the hour mark. Thank you so much for holding on to the stream this long. My prayers go out to you, Fred Karanja. I think you're losing your side bet. I hope you and the kids are enjoying the stream. Some word of advice though, I think they should cash out now. But can you make that cash out a bit better now? Make it 1,000. Because this could actually end up also in premium tiers before it even gets as exciting as we think it can be. Kajengi on Kenya Black Ball Forum went for a side bet. Want to share with us how you called it? So that we know when you win. And also the reverse, right? Sipi Vengi says he's placing his money on City now. So I want to send a big shout out to Ella and Ellie. You guys are champions in the making. You say you are supporting Vitae with a 3,000 Kenyan shilling stake. Tell you what, how about you guys just cash out now? You want to go all the way? I love your commitment. Tell you what, all the best. Unfortunately, I have to be very objective and balanced. But I wish you well on your bet. Maybe Daddy could win this one. You never know. But if he wins it, actually, you should get some shopping money because daddy will be rich, right? So you guys win anyway, Ellie and Ella. Very nice to have you on the stream. And thank you very much, Fred Karanja, for introducing this game to the young chaps this early. Those will be great shooters in days to come. Thank you so very much. We are back with a game. Simon Mutuma to break. A very consequential break. Told you so. Very consequential. On the sidelines, Estefanios Shiferao looking on very anxiously. He shows it when he's anxious. James Otiko, you say all the best, Vaite. Let's see if we shall live up to the excitement that was building up. Nafis Kara on the rack attack pool arena. You say could have been Ella or Ellie calling Simon. That phone call was something. After that phone, 4 big racks, 8-7. Goes for the jugular. He has sniffed blood and he will not stop. Like a shark in the water, Collins TUWEI has sniffed blood in the water. The red balls looking like blood itself. Pay some attention here. This is where the magic happens. He definitely wants his cue ball to travel towards the top left corner pocket. I think he has to hit it high. Actually, third quarter. Does very well. I am so sorry for you, Ella and Ellie. Oh my goodness. Daddy must buy you something. Daddy must buy you something. Collins TUWEI brings 40,000 into his wallet. Now he can have some fuel money going back to Nairobi. Congratulations, very good shooting there. We shall be taking a very short break, but we shall be coming back to you with the next game, which is quite a big one. There goes the final score. Collins TUWEI 9, Simon Mutuma 7. Good afternoon and goodbye. See you on the next one.